All right, everybody, welcome back in. Another edition of the Tuesday night Legacy Series from Ruthless Racing. Tonight, they're taking on an older road course from Heat 5 that nobody's ran in a long time. We got the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course on deck for y'all tonight. It's going to be a 43-lap race. Actually, I think that's 42. But these guys are currently loading into the lobby and pulling up a stream real quick. And we just got the join message. Oh, that's not the right button. Typical is your pole sitter tonight. 1:17.536. Pretty good lap. Got the field by 2/10. Typical takes pride in being the fastest driver on the game at this track, so I would expect to see the 2-car up front a lot tonight. These other guys could maybe try to beat in one strategy. We'll have to see how it works out. There's not a whole lot of strategy. It's pretty straightforward throughout the race. It's going to be mostly based on pure speed in the car that you have, but there is some pit stops necessary, so it's going to be imperative that everybody gets on and off pit road cleanly. And we're looking to have a good night of racing. These guys are coming down to the green flag, and we're going to light that candle here from Mid-Ohio. Typical's going to lead them down into turn number 1. You're going to see these guys stay to the left of this rumble strip. That is legal racing surface. JCR Titans is able to stay side by side with Typical down into turn number 2. Mike Bross just behind the 2-car. 3-car gets up out of the groove. Mike somehow comes out as the leader out of turn number 1. Oh, look at this awesome camera angle down here, down this backstretch. I've never broadcasted a Mid-Ohio race, and it's pretty cool. Mid-Ohio, Mike goes a little wide there in turn number 4. Typical's right to his back bumper, going to look to his outside. Probably going to set up a crossover here. It's tough to pass in this section of the track. Typical's probably going to wait till he gets back down to the front stretch, maybe to turn number 1, unless Mike slips up and loses a lot of time. So it's going to be a race to see who leads lap number 1. Looking off the hood of the Petty Enterprises, Petty Esports Chevrolet Camaro. Typical gets a good run off of turn number 14. Looks to the inside of the 44. Mike Ross is going to lead lap number 1. Oh, he misses turn 1. Typical goes below the rumble strip. Gets a good run off of turn 1 exit. And is going to outbrake the 44 into turn number 2 and retake the lead. We're going to go through the field here tonight. We got Timmy running the 66 back in the field for the second straight week. Crimson Sky running the 7-car. The InsuranceKing.com Josh Balicki Chevrolet Camaro. Crimson's a regular in this series. Benu Stu running the Hertz, number 24. Cork Mob and the Rowdy Energy 51. We saw some grass thrown up. Everybody's still on track. We got Outlaw running the Ally Chevrolet. The Pro League Ally Chevrolet. We're going to have contact between the 25. He's going to slow down and keep it out of the wall. And then we got Rillo in the Reesers number 20. I think we had went through everybody. JCR Titans also in this 3-car. Typical and Mike have pulled off to an early lead. Timmy has overtaken Titans for 3rd place. We're going to go up here and look at the battle for first. Everybody's kind of getting spread out here. Man, these views at this track are just awesome. That camera coming down the backstretch is sick. Typical has lost the lead. What happened? We weren't looking. Where did he lose the lead at? I swear when I clicked to him, he was in the lead. Oh yeah, he spun himself again. Oh, Mike goes along here. He's going to give it right back to Typical. These guys are just exchanging mistakes. And now Typical and the two cars in the grass again, kicking up some dust. Timmy has now been able to catch these guys by a lot. So Typical last time around came off of this turn right here, got loose. Luckily, he was able to get the car stopped in time before he hit the wall, got any damage, but he lost enough time to lose the lead to the 44. Typical's doing a really good job in turn one. These guys are missing that turn behind him. And he's been able to gain a lot of lap time through that corner and then down into turn number 2 every single lap. Man, look at these camera angles, bro. This might be the coolest race to broadcast. See all the cars back there throwing up dust in the background. Look at these angles. You can see these guys coming off, missing that rumble strip just by a little bit. Throwing it down here into turn number 11 and 12. Typical gets a good run, but is careful to stay off of those rumble strips right there because those will bite you. We're going to ride along with him for this lap. He's going to go down into turn 1, downshift, get all the way down here next to the grass, throttle out of here as hard as he can. Get to the 300 sign here. Hard braking, probably downshifting twice, maybe the first gear. Back on the accelerator pedal here, all the way down this long back stretch. And where this wall, where the break in the wall is, you hit the brake as hard as you can, throw it into this corner, get it slowed down. This one's tricky. Your car gets really light over the top of this hill. He does a good job there, makes the right-hander. Another tight right-hander, you got to back that one up so you can get to the set yourself up for those two kinks, and then down into this corner, another corner, your car gets light on exit because of the hill. Goes over the rumble strip there, and then down to turn number 12. And he's actually going to hit pit road this time. So you saw pit road entry as well. Mike's following him, so is Timmy. JCR Titans also comes to pit road. If I'm these guys back here, I probably would have stayed out another lap. If they could. I don't think they're on lap number 6 yet. You can go 6 laps at this place. Usually on most road courses, this one is no exception. As you burn fuel out of the car and your tires wear in, your lap times will get faster towards the end of the run. So those guys that were behind him, it's advantageous for them to go long. Oh, typical in the sand trap. Has a big enough lead, he's going to hold it, though. Overshot that one. Titans and Stu are going to be battling for position here for a lap or so. Timmy might be able to get up to Mike. Oh, Mike's barely hanging on. Timmy's got a little bit of damage on the nose of his car. Oh, Stu! He's trying to be a lawnmower. Hertz sells cars, not lawnmowers. Keep it on pavement. Oh, cork! We caught it! Corking walls, right there. Caught him in 4K. He's going to have to pit. He's not going to lose a lap. That was a ton of contact. Outlaws on pit road. Hopefully fixing damage. Rillo's completing his lap here. So typical drew everyone to pit road. I'm with Titans. Titans is pulling away from Stu slowly. Mike has pulled away from Timmy slowly. Just give the 66 some TV time. We'll give Crimson some TV time as he finishes up his stage number 1. I think he's behind Stu, which I believe is now the 5th position. Show Stu. Got you, Ben. There you go. He's getting the arc. A little too much arc. Cut it. Cut it. I think that's his last lap. Yep. So, typical wins. Mike second. Timmy third. Stu fourth. Crimson fifth. And I think Rillo brings it home 6th because Outlaw and Cork have retired. We're going to get another wild restart here. Mandatory green-white checkered? Maybe. Maybe. There's going to be a debris caution. All right, here we go. Typical's going to light the candle on stage number 2. Gets a good jump. Mike is not able to hold it to his outside. Oh, and Typical spins. Collects Timmy. Oh, major implications. Oh, there's actually a caution. There's actually a caution. Dang, this is exactly what happened in season number 2. And then we had people feel safe because the caution happened right away. Interesting how these strategies are going to work out. Typical choked. Seen it a time or two. It's been a while since saw it live. No, that was the 2 car, not the 12. Somehow, Typical comes out 3rd after spinning. Shades of Kyle Larson. Mike Ross now on the point. He's going to tear up some grass. But Typical's already on the outside of the 44 looking to regain the lead. He's going to cross him over here. Does he get to the inside? Does not get the runoff that he needed. See how everybody gets into this braking zone. Does a pretty good job there. Oh. Typical's looking to make the pass here. Oh. A little bit of lag, I think, out of the 2. He's to his quarter panel, gives it back up. He's going to cross him over here and get the run off of this last turn. Oh, he's in the dirt, in the sandbox. Gets slowed down. Anybody behind him take advantage? Crimson comes flying into his inside. Takes the run down into turn number 1. Looks like he overshot it just a little bit. Typical's going to go to the inside here, regain that position. Props to Crimson for sending it, though. He tried. So Typical, who's had a dominant stage number 1, falling back. Yeah, Monkey, I would also run my car. You want some more, Ben? Here we go. Here's a good one. Oh, yeah. That one was crisp. That was a crisp one. Alright. Let's see who's battling here. Pretty strung out. Yo, check out these views as they come down this backstretch. Ah, it's not doing it this lap. Hold on. Oh, this one right here. Look at this shit. And then watch this one. There's one where it shows... Oh, Typical spun again, man. Dude cannot keep it straight. Stewart is not up to third. He's way back there. Unless he pitted early. He may have done his pit stop early. Going in the grass right there ain't going to help, though. We'll see. Maybe these cars come to pit road. Oh, big bumper from the 2. He is going to pit road. He moves Crimson and dives straight down pit road. Okay, so these guys all still have to make a stop. Titans is also coming. Mike's in. Who stayed out? Timmy stayed out. Timmy's listening. Timmy is listening. Rillo stayed out as well. Rillo's doing a better job keeping up with everybody this stage. Getting some more pace in that car as he gets a rhythm. Mike's out of pit road already. MJ Bross will be the leader after everybody cycles through. Stu is going to come out behind Typical. Did these guys take tires or something? Hold on. Titans is on pit road. And Crimson just came off. Yeah, it's not. It's really not. I'd be giving out tips. Because Timmy, these tires are worn in, and he's 100% going to be running faster lap time. So staying out that one lap, right? He ran a faster lap time. But I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Because they all short pitted last stage. They pitted at least a lap or 2 earlier than they really needed to. And I was saying if somebody had stayed out that lap, you got worn in tires, the lowest fuel you could possibly have. You're probably going to run a really good lap, so it's worth it to stay out and pit the next lap. But nobody did that. Timmy already out of pit road, probably on the gas and go strategy as well. He's cycling behind Typical though. So somehow Typical was able to pass a lot of cars on pit road. I think the other guys decided to take 4 tires and they didn't really need to. It could have been though that some of them had stayed out on that caution, but they only ran 1 corner. They still had fresh tires. I don't know why they decided to take tires there. Maybe there were speeding penalties. It's hard to tell without a stream. Don't know what lap we're on. We're just watching cars race. These camera angles are fucking sick. This is probably like the best I don't know, these are the best camera angles I've ever seen at a road course. I hope it does the one. Let's see if it does the right view down this backstretch here. No, it's not going to do it. There's 2 cars ripping. We're going to stay with him because he's catching the 44. I had said I had picked Typical to win all 6 stages of Ruthless Racing this week. And this stage might be... It might not happen this stage. He's really trying hard. He's overdriving that car. If he's got one more lap, he might get to him. He does. Typical off his Peru. Nah, he's in the middle of a tornado right now. I'm surprised he's even racing. He nailed turn 1 there. Gets a wide arc here in turn number 2. Diamonds the corner, gets a good run off. Doesn't lose any time getting loose. Oh, it's going to do the camera angle. This one. These 2 camera angles are sick. And then this next one through here. Not this one. This one's cool too. But the next one shows way behind him as well. Where's it at? Where's that? Nah, I didn't do it that time. Damn. Oh, he's cutting. Typical's on a heater. We're going to go to Mike. He crosses the line there. MJ Bros is your stage number 2 winner. Congratulations to the 44 Petty Esports Camaro. Our resident pro leaguer gets it done here in stage number 2. His wheel's holding on. He was nervous about his wheel giving out during this race. So far, no issues. And I think typical. I don't know. Mike looks pretty good. Looks like he's getting used to that car finally. He ran some pretty good laps there. Typical didn't just run him down. So, Typical messes up, man. That 44 car is looking like the one that's going to take advantage of it. But we're going to rack him back up right here before the start of stage number 3. It's going to give an opportunity for the 2 car to retake the lead from MJ Bros. Yeah, this next stage, this is a long one. 18 lapper here. We're in for a little bit of endurance. MJ Bros is going to restart this race. Inside the line, Typical's giving him a run and actually going to clear him on the outside. Titans goes through the grass. And Mike's immediately back to second. Whoa, we're 3 wide back here. Here comes Stu just behind the 20 car. Where's he going to go in this braking zone? Oh, he sends the 20 into the 7. And Crimson's got a ton of damage. Rillo's been blamed for some stuff, but that was not on him. Old Stewart there caused that one. That was a Brandon bump. Typical, trying to get to turn 1. You see them, it's very narrow down there. Turn 1 is tough. Turn 1 is 100% the hardest corner on this racetrack. There's no marks to tell you when to brake. The pavement is completely clean. There's no marks at all on the track. So it's very hard to gauge your entry. And then there's that mega rumble strip right in the middle. And, you know, it's really hard to police that on Heat 5, so we just let them cut it. Most leagues do. And that's where the fast line is, so you got to run down there. The only time you're not allowed to cut it is if you happen to be coming up on a car that's coming off a pit road. Obviously, the car coming off pit road has the right of way to that little apron area. And if you run into the back of them, that'll be a black flag for the car that's out on track. You got to let those cars exit pit road safely and get up to speed. I also agree, Monkey. I really like this road course. It's easy to drive. It's not easy to be really fast, though. Turn 1 takes a lot of finesse, and that middle section, of the track's pretty tough too. But once you figure it out at this place, it's really easy to start knocking down lap time. It just takes a little while to figure it out. It goes for most places. I think this section's pretty tough through here. Oh, this is the angle I was looking at. That is sick. That what is that? That right-hander they just went through. That one's tough. So is that one, and then this one too. You kind of got to link all 4 of those corners, 5 of those corners together. You know, use the right lanes through there, because it'll set you up for the next corner if you can do it right. And so, you know, you got to link all those together. But yeah, there's those 2 corners that are kind of up and over hills, and then it's downhill on the exit of the corner, and your car gets really light. So if you can have grip coming out of those 2 turns and hit the correct lines, it gets pretty fun, because then when you figure it out, you can almost go full throttle through some of those shorter kinks and really push the car through there. And then it starts getting really fun because you're on edge. Alright, let's look at somebody else. We're done looking at this 2-car. We're going to watch and ride along the JCR Titans. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Can't watch him. We'll come back to Titans. Give this petty esports car some TV time. We were kind of stuck on Typical at the end of stage number 2 there, when Mike was leading, trying to see if Typical could run him down. Mike's wheel is still hanging on. This is a long stage, though. And we're going to see 2 pits. It is possible somebody spins out, somebody else gets into him, we get a caution. Then it throws a wrench in the strategies of everybody. Timmy probably running the boringest scheme on the racetrack today. Absolutely 0 sponsors on that ride. The old test session 66. Sitting in P3. So those dudes are relatively keeping up with typical. Stu's got a ton of damage, man. Wow. Oh my, Crimson's off track. Stu's pit crew is going to have to probably use a backhoe to straighten out that hood when he comes to pit road. Stu's pit crew might be calling Hertz to try to get a rental Chevy Camaro for him to hop into when he comes to pit road. Actually, Stu needs to call Crimson and head over to insuranceking.com and file a claim for that Hertz number 24 car. See if he can get some of that damage paid for. And if I'm Crimson, I'm definitely making a call. Making a call. Crimson was at no fault in that incident. Hopefully, Stu has good insurance. All right, the PPG Ford Mustang is on pit road. What is PPG? What is that? Pittsburgh plate glass. Okay. See, I thought Stu somehow stayed out. Or Stu got track position, but I think he just stayed out. We're going to pretend Timmy's running Ruthless Racing number 66 Ford Mustang. Crimson talking to his insurance agent right now. Trying to get some of this damage fixed. Stu's going to let the 44 go. Old Willie B's got too much damage on that nose. That car is pushing. He needs to come in and fix this thing. Oh, yes. There we go, Stu. Great pit entry. These guys are about to break out the chop saw. The chop saw and some Bear Bond to try and get the hood on this Hertz Camaro fixed up. If I was Stu, man, I'd be calling in a rental. For real. Screw that car. I don't know what happened to Stu. He hit Rillo to begin the stage, and Rillo kind of got into Crimson, but Rillo doesn't have that much damage to the front or the back of his car. And Stu didn't hit him that hard. So for him to have the amount of damage he does, I think Stu went off track somewhere and we missed it. Typical has found his groove. I mean, he's put a whole straightaway on anybody else in the field. We're going to critique Typical's lap here. Oh, drove it in there a little deep. Missed the turn, missed the apex. Did a good job there. All right. That was pretty solid. Pretty good out of the 2 car there. He's running solid laps. We're going to go back to Mike, see how far back he is. He cannot even see the 2 car coming off of that last turn. Oh, Timmy, huge wreck on the front stretch. Is anybody going to get into him? Titans goes by. Titans up to 3rd. Timmy got bit by that rumble strip. Oh, we're going to have a battle right here, boys. We got 3 cars under a blanket. Stu going wide. Rillo cuts it to the left. Crimson's in the battle. Who can get off these turns the best? Is Crimson going for revenge? Oh, they both missed the turn. Stu's out. Mowing the lawn. Crimson's going by the 24. Goes into turn number 2. Pretty deep there. Rillo. Oh! Rillo gets spun. Oh, wait. What happened? He's back on track. Okay. That was a weird. It looked like Rillo's car just completely shot left. He got the rumble strip. And that rumble strip is no joke. Man, these guys might lose a lap. Typical is flying. That is no joke. Okay, wait. So did... Yeah, these guys. Crimson got past both of them. Stu got past Rillo, and they're going to spread back out. 3-car battle was fun while it lasted. We're going to give Typical his flowers here. He's all-time track record, lap time record holder at Mid-Ohio with a 1:16.7 something. It's almost 0.2 faster than second place. There's only 3 people ever that have hit a 1:16 lap time at this place. And I think all 3 of them use this setup that's in this 2 car. I don't know how many laps to go, but I know we have another pit stop, so that'll kind of be a gauge. When these guys pit, there'll be 6 more laps to go. Should be coming up very soon. Larry McReynolds is in my ear telling me that the trends of the race are that this is going to go green to the end. And that we're going to have pit stops within the next lap. And here we go. Here they are, right on time. Right on cue. Larry Mack never fails. Does MJ Bros pit this lap? He does. Does Titans pit? He does. Does Timmy pit? He also pits. I think Crimson would be next. Typical back out on track. Did not get a speeding penalty. He's good to go. Mike's going to go back out on track. No speeding penalty for him. Timmy should be next. I'm sorry, Titans should be next. He is, and now Timmy should be out of his box. And then we're going to see Crimson pitting on this lap. Stu's on the strategy to do one more lap than everybody else. He's going to continue with that strategy. And Rillo is also hitting pit road on lap number 12 of this stage. Typical's going to lap some people. Oh, Rillo comes out right next to the 2 car. Does a good job staying out of the groove and staying out of the way. Typical had to run the high line through 1 and 2. Or, sorry, just turn 1. It doesn't seem to affect his lead, though. Oh, Rillo's in the Sam trap. So we're gonna wait here. And Typical is killing it. So we're gonna count and see how big of a lead he has right here as he comes to the line and starts this next lap. So I think Typical has about a 15-second lead over second place MJ Bros. About 4 more to go here from Mid-Ohio. Shit, he might have time to do the burnout roll by himself. The man's good here. Threw it on the schedule for him. Knew it was going to be tough for any of these guys in the field to beat. This is probably, he says he's better at other places, but I think this is Typical's best track for sure. I don't think there's anybody on this game that has anything for him at this place. We're going to take one more look through the field. Titans back here just crossing the line now. I think he's your third place driver. That's how big of a lead Typical has opened up. Timmy back down pit road? It's not a gas and go stop. I mean, honestly, the only thing I can think of is maybe Timmy is trying to put on new tires and run a hot lap here because he wasn't in danger of losing any positions. I don't know. I don't think there's a need for anybody to pit at this time. Crimson goes way wide and Typical follows him out there. Weird. Might have been a little lag too, I guess. I don't know. P5's weird as fuck. This might be the last lap. Wow, Mike is still not even crossing the line there. Typical's already through turn 1. 2, sorry. Oh, Mike's in the grass. Well, let's get back to the 2 car. This thing is screaming. I want to know what lap time he ran. I think he definitely ran a 16 in this race. He finally got in a groove here in stage number 3 and really started just clicking off lap times. And that's it. That's the race. Typical comes home your winner. Don't worry, we got enough time to get to Mike. He's gonna almost lap Stu. And then we got Titans. Is it Crimson? No. Crimson also went a lap down. Titans is gonna bring it home in 3rd place. And then Timmy and Rillo. Where's Rillo? Rillo's done, so it's just Timmy. Let's see if Timmy runs a hot lap here. Looks pretty clean through there if he had a good first part of the lap. This might be a pretty good lap time he puts down. That's your winner. Yep, I knew he was going to do it. 116.905. Hell of a lap. From typical, he would be P2 all time with that lap. Unfortunately, he's already P number 1, so he doesn't get to keep that position on the leaderboard, but that'll be the best time for the week and for the day. Here, we'll go give him some love. Check out these leaderboards for you guys. Man ran a good race. And, yep, that would have beaten everybody else's time but his own. So, crazy. We got everybody loading in here, waiting on our winner. Got to get on Brad K's car real quick. Typical, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Let me make sure my mic is sharing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, buddy. Ran away with in stage 1. Had a little bit of issues in stage number 2. Saw you spin it out a couple times, but then come back stage number 3, run away with it, run what would be the fastest lap of all time, but you've already beat it previously. So I don't know what to say, man. Congratulations. This is probably your best track, I would say, 100%, and kind of showed tonight.
Yeah, these cars are really refreshing to race, man. I love coming back and racing these things, so it's always a blast. So I'll go ahead and talk about the race a little bit. The first stage we go into turn 2. Mike comes flying by on my right side, right into me, and then Titans is right beside me. We're 3 wide coming out of the turn. Then Mike pulled away a little bit, and I caught back up to him, and he just let me go. He just wanted to figure out the track in his car for a little bit. Then stage 2, I started off really strong, strong into the inside wall at least, and
Right.
collecting Timmy with me.
Yeah, and
then
that brought out a caution there. And did that change the lap count? I was also wondering that.
I don't remember,
Okay,
honestly.
it's all good.
But anyway, yeah, I spun out a couple times after that too, and only lost by 4 seconds. So was able to hold on to P2 and stage 2. So and then stage 3, I knew I had the pace and the car to beat, so I really just full sent it anyway. I was not holding back.
So what
And
part
then
of
just
the
stay consistent.
what part of the run, or where in the race did you hit that 116.9?
It was stage 3. I think I hit 3 116s back to back to back.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
you were flying there for a good while. I don't know what the margin of victory was, but it was a lot. So
It was 15 seconds, something like
okay.
that.
Well, congratulations,
But
buddy.
yeah,
I didn't run the race
appreciate
tonight,
it.
but like you said, I had a lot of fun just practicing with these cars, man. They're hella fun to drive, and yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
race, dude. That track is fun, and you guys had fun out there tonight. So, congratulations, get you your first Legacy Series win. You've now won in, well, I guess you haven't won in the Pro Am, but you've won in most of the
well,
Ruthless Racing series. So, congratulations on that.
I appreciate it. Good run, Titans and Mike.
All right, we're gonna move along to our second place finisher. We gotta find the Pro Leaguers because he's got his own car. Uh, MJ Brouse brings it home second. I'd say huge to get in stage number 2. It's kind of stole that one there, and I think the big takeaway from the night is that your wheel made it all the way through.
Yeah,
So that's always good.
just kind of scared about that. For anybody that doesn't know, just have been having on and off wheel issues with the Fantech, especially road courses, shifting, that kind of thing. But yeah, it held off there, and just tried to keep my car on track there and learn from typical the whole time, most of the race. Just kept overcooking the long straightaway down the backstretch there. And overdriving it or underdriving it or just, and then by the time stage 3 halfway through I kind of figured out what I was doing there, but yeah, we stole one from him in stage two. I was actually joking with him. I said, uh, I said, man, you always have the fastest road course car, but you always make it a trial and tribulation, to get from, you have the lead and then you wreck 3 times, and I said you only lost by 3 seconds there in that one stage or whatever it was, but I knew that was basically my only saving grace there was for him to wreck a couple times, but by the end of it, car was pretty good. Probably should have been a little bit looser, but just wanted my wheel to survive too. So the more fidgety I get, the wheel might screw up. So I just kept it on the track there, and took what we could get, and got P2 there. And, Timmy, it's a shame he had. I think he went off track there in one of the later corners in stage three, or else he probably would have been in P3 tonight. He had a fast car, and he was definitely pushing me at times to kind of learn the track a little bit quicker and find some pace.
Yeah, for sure. Well, good P2. This will be a little bit of momentum. We got road racing all week. A little momentum for you going into Thursday. Bringing it home P2 here, and some optimism with your wheel as well. So, good race, man. Thanks for racing tonight. And then we're going to move on to our third place finisher, JCR Titans, making his first start in the Ruthless Racing Legacy Series. Brings it home P3. Titans, you kind of had an eventful race as well. But I think I saw most of you guys kind of figure it out towards the end of stage 3 there. So just talk to us about your race, how your car felt, and your experience running these old cars again.
Yeah, that was probably the worst consistency race I've had in a while. Timmy definitely deserved P3, but I had a fast race car. It was pretty loose on the long run, but it's just those curbs, man. Those curbs kept eating me up from the first lap, literally sending it into the corner and then barely grazing it and sending everybody in the top three wide. So, uh, it was good racing. I mean, never saw typical once he took off, but I saw Timmy a couple times and up and down day. But I'll take P3 after everything that happened. Hopefully the camera wasn't on me for the times I spun out by myself.
I did get you for one. I think I jinxed you. I said,
I figured you would have.
I said, oh, let's take a look at Titans, and simultaneously you were spinning, but it was okay.
Yeah.
It was a funny moment, but nonetheless, bro, yeah, you had a good race, man. I know consistency was tough throughout the day, but it's hard with these cars, and those curbs are tough here. So, Monkey said your car was smashed up nice.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I found a groove late in or beginning of stage 3. I was beginning to catch Timmy in the beginning, but then I spun out by myself. So, yeah.
Well, looking forward from this, we might have a good race next week. We got Talladega and the Xfinity cars. It'll be time to break out some old school setups for that one. A little plate track, Xfinity action. So that's what's coming up in this series. This Thursday, we got the Pro Series racing from Watkins Glen. There'll be another road course. This is road course week for the Ruthless Racing Series. But yeah, man, great race out of everybody tonight. It's tough. This Typical is probably the best driver at this track. So, it's just kind of, it is what it is. And nobody can really be discouraged from today. You guys all had a lot of pace and did good out there. So, Stu, I saw you join. You got anything?
Tune in tomorrow, 7:30. Catch a Ruthless GT3 series. Take on Fuji.
Hell yeah. Did
Yeah,
you
that's all I got.
did you get
Man.
did you get a rental car in stage 3? Looked like you
Yeah, I
needed
had to
one.
get. Yeah, hit a glitch. I swear it was crazy, dude. It's like that little rhythm section that kind of goes up and over that hill back towards the last few turns of the track.
Yeah.
And I was all the way on the inside corner, and it broke loose right, but the shit went like all the way across the track, like jumped over the track. I clipped it. It was crazy.
Well, we'll have to review that and see if your flight stick turned off or not.
Could have short or something.
But yeah, maybe we'll post it or something if it's crazy. All right, Fuji tomorrow, GT3 series. Stu will be. Are you in the new BMW this week?
That's right, BMW M6
Beam team, baby. Come on.
McGerman.
And then Watkins Glen, like we said, in the next gens. All right, guys. Thank you for joining in tonight. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll catch you tomorrow and Thursday. Thanks.